So,
welcome back.
What?
I was going to say welcome back.
It's kind of a welcome back. My fucking god, Taylor.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay.
You're making fun of me?
The much requested Amy's Bakery part
Return.
2.
That was cute.
I actually didn't know that there was a part 2 until everyone commented in the YouTube video. So
I also didn't realize. Also,
she brought it just for you.
I got a new one. It's a different color.
Oh, true.
I need to collect them all.
How many? 4 of them?
Walmart, $6. Walmart sponsor me, please. This is my favorite cup. Because I need it.
By the way, everyone, I'm Georgia.
And I'm Taylor.
Because we're gonna do that now.
We are doing that.
And we're excited to bring this next stage of the React video to you. Thank you for all the love
that you might have
on the
got
part 1, though, by the way. This is major for us.
So much love. We were, honestly, I think we got a little tear one of those comments.
Yep.
A couple of those.
Yep. Because we're just trying to do our best.
Okay, wait. Predictions.
Oh, yeah.
What do we think?
Well, obviously we
what
know.
What do we think is going to happen?
Obviously we know Gordon's going back. All right. So, why? I guess why is he going back? Was it Sammy? Did Sammy ask for Gordon back? Or did Amy have a change of heart?
Or did they have really good TV ratings and they wanted to redeem themselves? We need a redemption arc for Katie.
True.
We need them to apologize. Where's Katie now? Did she really quit? I hope we get something.
Katie, if you see this, we hope you're well.
We are big Katie stans.
Yeah, Katie. All right. Without further ado.
The customer is not always right.
Don't come back, madam. I'd be happy not to see you here.
Guys, I make excellent food.
You out! Don't speak like this. Go out!
I am going to really hurt somebody.
May 10th, 2013.
10 years ago! That's
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize it was that old.
We were speculating
tell
too.
it was old.
Yeah, we were like, well, I wonder when-ish this was, but that's 10 years ago. And this is probably a few years ago. Whoa.
Millions of viewers were introduced to Amy's Baking Company.
You all think that you can come in here and say these things.
Oh my god. Don't with me.
Yeah, I will with you with the you think you are.
Was a Kitchen Nightmares episode unlike any other.
You suck! Go! You out!
I think I'm still low-key traumatized by that
I know. I
part.
think between the music and the recap, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot how crazy this was.
I think you're too far gone.
He has never done before.
The right thing for me is to get out of here.
He walked out.
Hundreds of people are turning to social media to voice their anger.
In the aftermath of the airing, social media went...
Oh, Amy, what about those positive reviews?
Hundreds of them.
Believe how this couple treated their customers.
Millions were blogging, commenting.
Basically calling them that crazy.
Holy shit, what is happening?
Was I living under
Oh
a
my
rock?
God.
I didn't see any of this.
I never saw this at all.
Like, I remember hearing about this episode, and I think I'd even seen like snippets like years ago, but I don't think I saw any of this. Like, I saw a BuzzFeed thing in there. Like, how did I miss this?
Getting a little beyond hilarious.
And to go along with that, a media firestorm.
Amy's Baking Company.
No soup for you!
It's Guy Fieri.
Never before has there been a Kitchen Nightmares quite like this.
It was like watching a train wreck.
they memed her. They had the original memes of her. Holy shit.
The nostalgia I get from that somehow.
Yeah.
Sammy and I will stand strong through this oppression that has been thrown at us. We ask that our supporters keep us in their prayers through this rough and unjust time in our lives. Thank all of you, and thank God we will not bend to the will of these haters and sinners.
Oh.
Public's wild reaction.
It was just the craziest thing.
You'll also find out what happened to Amy's Baking Company in the last year.
They're trying to cash in on their notoriety.
I don't blame them, just to circle back on the no press is bad press thing of like taking the meme.
Trying to cash in.
And trying to cash in because like, I mean, it was kind of funny when Sammy's like, I am the gangster, not you. And you're like, what kind of gangster are we talking about here? Like, so I don't blame them.
I would have believed it.
I mean,
He looks like he could be a
yeah,
gangster.
absolutely.
I waited forever for my food.
I'm gonna start eating my ticket.
I know you've been waiting.
When it finally arrived, it's just a mess. It was a major disappointment.
Do you want me to take that?
Food,
I finished. It's raw. It's doughy.
Oh.
he chose not to pass anything on to Amy.
What's wrong?
Nothing. You get nervous. And
Scared of telling her the truth?
do you want to tell her? Come with me, you tell her.
Oh no, that was huge. And we didn't get to see that.
God.
Oh, Sammy.
Sammy is the one who's oppressed.
I am 75 minutes in, and so far, I've had an undercooked pizza.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell her you're starving. I'm going to tell her you are starving. Okay, she'll move.
Now that we're seeing not just crazy of him, I'm like, oh, I kind of feel for him.
Yeah.
It's like when the villain gets the redemption arc where you get to know their backstory and then you feel for them and they're more relatable.
Yeah, exactly.
The bun for the beef burger was soggy as anything.
I have never had a problem with that hamburger, ever.
But everything was either deflected.
I almost am starting to believe her when she says, I've never had an issue with this.
Yeah.
Because she never hears about the issue.
Yeah. It's all kind of coming together.
Coming together.
A food runner named Katie asked Amy a question,
4B. No, 5B. Are you sure?
and Amy lost it.
You don't need to question me, Katie. You can go home right now.
She did have a little bit of an attitude behind that question.
Are you sure?
Not that it justifies Amy's kind of craziness on her, but she was like, "Are you sure? Like, are you sure?"
Yeah. But I'm sure
Not
she didn't
just-
ask with attitude without, like, having been told the wrong table before.
The year and a half I was there, I saw at least 50 people come and go.
50.
50 employees in a year? Oh, I mean, they don't get their tips.
Have you not had a turnover of more than 50 people?
50 staff. Can you prove that to me?
She was wrong. 100 or even more than 100.
And after a very tense conversation in which we
Oh, so they'd been fighting the night before,
Yes.
and it carried over to the next day.
Sammy gatekeeps so much from her.
All that's happened is we have been attacked.
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 I mean, I don't know what you
This
call
is
it.
a restaurant that is in the
Funny every
crisis.
time. It's funny
I saw that
every
laugh.
time. It's like a little tantrum.
The right thing for me is to get out of here. Good luck.
It's what you want.
Yeah, of course that's what I wanted. Participate in this.
That'd be hard to deal with.
Oh my god. Well, it's what you wanted, Sammy.
Wow.
coming up.
The story just went viral.
They became the #1 trending story in America.
There were threats, nasty online.
I don't think, I think she used the word viral now, but at the time,
true. Yeah.
trending. It was
Yeah.
trending. It wasn't viral.
Okay, so as a recap of
Or
like
was.
everything we've seen, so we're about to see new footage. I'm like genuinely curious to see where we're gonna start.
Yeah.
Like how on earth do you reapproach this? Because obviously it's blowing up or had blown up. So where does Gordon step back in? Because he said it was an interview. So they're just gonna show up, I guess.
Company, people were very anxious to express their views in a variety of ways on the internet. One of the things that got a lot of attention was this cartoon.
He is my soulmate, and we're in this business together. And we stand strong. We have to because there's a lot of online bullies and haters and bloggers. They're dirty. They're lazy. I have issues.
Oh my
looks
god.
like almost dead. His nose looks like
Oh my
Squidward or something.
3 little boys, but they're trapped inside cat bodies.
3 boys and they're trapped inside cat bodies, or what
Yeah,
you say?
that's a really weird way to say that you have cats.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
What?
I speak feline.
What?
What the hell is this? Why did we never see this?
Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow.
This is like
Oh my
peak
God.
2013 to 2015 humor.
The problem was Amy and Sammy started responding to these comments. As the comments started pouring in, Amy and Sammy just kept posting, posting, and posting.
Oh, they used stupid people's snapshot was Amy. It wasn't even a random person.
But when Amy gave me a tour of her kitchen, things started getting a little strange. Now, this footage has never been seen before. Take a look.
Oh my god. It's true. I remember even watching. I was like, wait, why is he here?
We said that.
So I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like the tea is about to be poured and it's going to be steaming hot. Okay, let's go.
It's about to be poured. You got like a southern accent. Give me some piping hot tea.
Do we have any male chefs?
No.
No? All females?
Yes.
No, only girls,
Why is that?
Yeah, and I feel comfortable working with girls because my kitchen is so tiny.
Wow.
We bend over, we bump into each other. The male chefs, their ego is too big and it's too little in my kitchen, so they leave. I show them the door.
She said some conflicting things. First, we basically only want women because we don't want to bump into the men. And then also, we've had them, but they have big egos. Which is it?
Yeah. So that's interesting. I just wasn't expecting that as a reason.
Yeah, wouldn't you think she'd be a little insecure about only having women in the kitchen then, since they were like playmates?
True.
We have 3 little boys, but they're trapped inside kitty cat's bodies. Meow! And sometimes he sticks his tongue out if he wants treats. No.
As a cat person, I don't like
No,
that.
I am a huge cat person. I would not imitate. I mean, okay, actually, no, we do imitate our cats' meows, like, but not at home, but like to them. Like,
TV.
if they, I don't know,
Yeah.
but like, I wouldn't do that on TV.
What does Ripley meow like?
Oh my god, you just want to embarrass me. It's like she sounds dehydrated. She's like
like
she just yells.
Ooh.
That was actually really similar to how she does it. What?
They wouldn't relay anything to his wife. But when I came back for dinner service, I learned why Sammy never shares any negative comments with Amy. Because she's completely incapable of taking criticism.
I thought he was gonna say insane.
When was the last time you took criticism from a customer about one of your dishes?
The other day I did.
What was it?
It was a Caesar salad. The lady didn't like the prosciutto in her Caesar salad. If they don't like it, they can have it without it. Simple. I mean,
That didn't sound unreasonable.
No, I'm confused by his response. Why was he like, wow,
Yeah.
like, that's horrible of you? But because, I mean, she had a normal
That was
response.
pretty normal.
You come into my restaurant, I'd make sure every play that you finish is in front of me.
I was trying to get feedback and no one would give it to me.
Why not? I
Is
gave
that
your
what
husband
you
a
or
number of
people would
comments,
feel? Yeah,
lunchtime.
But I didn't know. Nobody
You
would share
don't
them
like
with me.
knowing. You
Of
don't
course
want
I
to
wouldn't.
change.
I actually feel like Gordon's in the wrong on this one.
Hot take.
I feel like he was coming on strong and attacking.
I think that she probably lied in the fact that she asked for people to tell her.
I would agree with that.
Because I don't think she did. She was like, wait, well, what did he say? What did he say? And everyone was just like, nothing? He didn't say anything? Gordon Ramsay doesn't come and say nothing.
If she asked Sammy, oh, what'd he think? And he said, oh, like he didn't mention the complaints. Like if it was only
Yeah,
the Sammy communication, then I could see things being like hidden.
Yeah.
I don't know what that hand motion was.
So weird. No, I get it.
Right now, I want to show you something that's only ever been seen by myself and the producers of the show. It's their submission video.
The biggest problems with this restaurant would be my husband is too nervous in the front of the house.
I'm chicken leg, no head. You go, I go, I don't know where to start.
Sammy needs to be removed from this situation.
Oh. What? She's saying he's the problem. Oh, shit.
She submitted this and threw him under the bus.
I wonder if he saw that.
That's what I'm saying. Oh no, because he said I'm like a chicken with my head cut off or whatever. So he knows that that's her angle. He has to know.
Yeah.
But then as soon as Gordon showed up, he was like, I do everything here.
Horrible things were written about us that were not true. I retaliated and I told him what I thought about him. I told him that he was a loser and he was a moron. He was a tramp.
A tramp. Well, this part of it is probably why they were like, huh, interesting. Most people wouldn't dish it back to their customers.
God, a tramp? What year is it? Why are we calling people a tramp?
Yeah.
A loser, a moron, and a tramp.
This is the first kitchen I've ever worked in where we're not really allowed to talk to each other.
Stop talking, everyone, stop, get out, no talking. I'm out here all by myself, screaming.
They weren't allowed to talk to each other? I'm surprised they let this be put in their submission video.
Yeah. Lily was just thinking, I'm like, is this part of their submission
It is.
video? Because this doesn't paint them in a good light. And I don't think that that was the angle that they were trying to play.
Or is it?
Huh?
For TV. That's a little suspicious.
Love him. He's nice. He's crazy. No.
Coming up.
I don't want you to kiss my ass.
Did she just meow at the end there, by the way?
I don't know.
I think she... Okay, I know I gotta stop. We gotta get through this video, but like...
Crazy. He's insane. No.
Ah! Stop! Why'd she just meow?
She's a cringy cat lady, and I'm saying that with cat ears on.
My God. Why did she do it?
If they could work like my husband works and it didn't require them to run like 4 people, they would get their tips. He's told them.
You're
run
convinced.
like I run and work like I work and you can have your tips.
Oh my God. I see the pain in his face. He's literally just like, oh my God.
You don't even let me speak, so there's no point in talking to you.
Try.
Just like my husband's.
Just like my husband. I thought they were so perfect and soulmates and happy and rainbows and sunshine. Sunshine? Forever, that's gonna come out.
After Chef Ramsay left, it was just a dramatic mess. They fired everyone, told everyone who can do everything on their own.
Wow. Shocker. Absolute shocker.
That's what you said. You're like, why don't you just work by yourself then?
Hi, Sammy. Anna Garcia from Kitchen Nightmares. How are you?
Kitchen Nightmare?
Yes.
Oh, good. Yes.
Can we come in and talk? Thank you so much. We want to catch up with you and Sammy. Do you have a few minutes for us?
No.
She just immediately said no, and he's like, oh, only talk to me.
Yeah, things are not looking good.
It makes so much money because of us, and Gordon Ramsay tried to bury me alive. Who he wants, I will bury him first. On purpose, you set me up.
I actually don't think he's wrong about that.
Yeah, they probably should get some royalties.
Makes them look bad, ruins their name, and they probably didn't get any money from all that extreme blow up. They just got an internet shitstorm.
It sucks. I guess it's kind of like defamation.
Queen, Sammy.
Who is he? He has no balls. He's jealous of my balls.
Balls?
My balls are bigger than Gordon Ramsay's.
You're jealous of my balls. What?
After watching Kitchen Nightmares, I see all the crazy, but I don't see any of the good. We are passionate. Yes, we are wild. If I came after you, you would probably stand up too. If you have a family, wouldn't you defend it?
Spoken like someone who definitely is experiencing some pain.
There is truth to what she's saying. Or to what their feelings are.
Absolutely valid. While some of it may have deserved a little bit more context, the meat was still there.
Yeah.
It was still there.
Some of that can't be justified, like the screaming at people as they walk away and the other stuff. So
yeah, the swearing.
Now we have waitresses because we had to change our whole procedure because the whole universe thought my husband was stealing the tips. So we tried something new. I took all of the negative things that Gordon Ramsay said and I tried to improve on it.
I mean, it doesn't sound like she's representing as a plus, but that is a plus.
It is a plus. It is a plus. I mean, she's a bit hysterical about it, but it's a plus.
Why I had him come here. People come here to try to set us up because they think it's funny because they have a for Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, that's not a good
nice freeze.
Not a good still shot of her. I do believe her. I do. I feel like that's exactly what people would do.
People are very cruel. People are
Especially
cool.
when everybody's trying to cash in on how crazy this restaurant is, and it's the thing to talk about. I believe that wholeheartedly.
And it's up to us to stay strong and to show our true product and what we really have to offer here at Amy's Big Company.
I feel bad. I really do.
I just feel for her. Like, this would be a nightmare, the fallout from that episode. Like, literally a nightmare. I'm surprised they're open, to be honest.
I don't think they are anymore, but...
Well, sorry,
in the time
part.
period, yeah. That'd be hard for anybody
Blowing
to
up.
deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at us like they are real and they almost pass out. And then they sit down and they try our food and they see who we are as people and they say, I can't believe it. It's amazing. Your food's incredible.
Okay, I don't know if I'm buying that.
It's so hard to get a freeze frame of that's good of her.
Every single post that was written calling people and making fun of them for not making money did not come from us. We didn't say those things.
Amy,
we know that you and Sammy be saying that shit.
BFFR.
And now you have lit the fire inside of us. Now when we're calling people little trolls and telling them that they have no balls, yes, that's us. Because
So now it's okay.
Now it's okay.
Before we got hacked, but now it's us for sure. Like, come on, there's no difference.
Yeah.
a very special kind of person. It's called a eunuch, to be able to call someone and bully them over the phone or through the internet.
What? Oh.
Just when I start to feel the slightest bit of sympathy, I have a lot of empathy for what they're going through.
Yeah.
But just when I start to feel a little sympathetic, then she says some whack shit.
Whack shit.
I'm sorry, I would love to be nothing but a lady and control my language and not have a severe case of Tourette's syndrome. But this is what's happened.
Okay, that's also offensive, Amy. You don't have Tourette's. Oh my goodness, she cannot be helped.
Where it showed that Sammy tries to shield you from criticism. And when Gordon sent back some food, Sammy, you didn't really want to tell Amy.
Because it's not true. Because my wife's food is excellent. Everybody loves my wife.
So that hasn't changed.
He said time to let that delusion simmer in, settle.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Unfortunate.
That he didn't tell me each plate was getting sent back is because he knew that Gordon Ramsay was full of Sammy tells everything to me as I tell everything to Sammy. We share, we don't keep secrets from each other. He protects me, I protect him.
Maybe she didn't watch the whole
Cute.
episode.
Yeah. He did talk behind her back, but she talked behind his in the submission video. So, I don't know.
They're just...
It's not sitting
They
right.
just want to lie to each other and themselves to, like, just pretend that everything is sparkles and sunshine and rainbows and...
We are not at all. We are not a villain or gangster or what.
Yeah, but you said it.
You said you were... I am a gangster.
I am the gangster.
Bop, bop.
With the finger point.
He did. He did say he was a gangster.
Oh my god. It's so crazy how, like, at this point it's just repetitive. It's like, okay, Amy. Yes. Okay, Sammy. We get it.
Circular thinking.
Okay.
It's just roundabout.
Very much so.
The same arguments, the same defensive stance, just nothing. I'm
Yeah.
even surprised they tested out a couple of the only change I think was the tipping. I think.
Yeah.
Yes. You did say to Gordon, I'm a gangster.
Well,
I mean,
I
you
will
did
say
say
it
that.
again. I will say it again if somebody, because I am the one who can go on top of him. He cannot go on top of me. I can promise you.
What does that mean? What's that
Sammy,
mean?
do you want to go on top of Gordon Ramsay?
Sammy, yeah.
I can go on top of him. He cannot go on top of me.
Sure, if that's how you like it.
We are not psychotic, lunatic people that will make you wait an hour and a half for your food and then call the police on you if you don't get it. We're not going to scream at you and throw
Maybe she saw the error in some of her ways, and she's like, "Oh, you're right. I probably shouldn't make people wait an hour." Or or call the cops on them.
She's saying they don't do that anymore.
Maybe.
Asterisks.
I want to believe, okay?
I am hopeful, but they squander it.
Unless you come to attack us. If you do come and attack us, we will scream at you and we will throw you out. I think like
Okay.
And they will call the police.
Just kidding.
We just needed 2 more seconds of context. Just like he said, I am not a gangster, but I will say it again if I have to.
Have a message for Gordon Ramsay?
Mr. Ramsay, for all the respect that I had for you, I ask you now to really put the truth and really give us a chance. Really give us a chance.
Who is it to give you a chance?
Because he tried to destroy us.
Well,
he has control of these cameras.
He doesn't give us chance. Everybody.
I think she's getting what she asked for. Show more. They're showing more. And I will say, some of it did make them look a little bit better with more of the context given. But then they still act like this.
My team and I had a fantastic plan to help Amy's baking company. Unfortunately, the owners had no interest in hearing it. Good night.
I thought he was giving his thoughts.
Yeah.
That was kind of a painful. I feel like
cheated.
That end was a ripoff.
Yeah. I think the thing that sucks the most is before we got to watch everything in clips, and this time we had to watch the whole fucking episode, and I think half of it was filler. Just half of it was like coming up next.
More than half. Yeah. Pain.
And
but then in the clips we missed some stuff. So
it was still worth watching. And we got more context, more stuff that was like, what the fuck? But he didn't even say what he thought. Like, he didn't comment like a response to Amy and Sammy.
I think I don't even know what to think. I feel like the proof is just in the pudding with everything. So it's just like, even though we had a little bit of a perspective change, like the light shone differently a little bit on Sammy and Amy, but ultimately they're their own problem. Like, simple as that. Amy apparently is a good baker though, so she should probably do that.
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah.
She should stick to the baking, stay off the internet, don't respond to the haters.
Yes.
I feel like they really wanted us to view them differently, and so we did a little bit, but I think you should believe people when they show you who they are the first time.
Perfect for each other though. Somehow those two people,
they're
with crazy
perfect for each other.
Yeah, with these crazy mentalities found each other, and I love that for them. I do.
Fuck the haters.